Hello, welcome to this full body morning flow. We're going to get some movement into your entire body and some good stretching in. I just wanted to let you know that if you happen to have some yoga blocks, grab 2 yoga blocks. If you don't, then maybe grab some thick books or a couple of cans. And also, if you have one, a couch pillow, that would be really handy. If you don't have any of these things, just get on your mat and we'll just do the best we can. Enjoy. Come to a seat on your mat, Sukhasana, cross-legged pose. Sit up nice and tall, hands on your knees, palms down or palms up. I didn't bring one with me, but if you want to sit on a blanket or on that couch cushion, if your hips are feeling really tight, it will help you sit up a little bit taller. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and we're going to start a 3-part breath. So inhale, fill up your whole belly. Your rib cage expands, your collarbones lift. And as you exhale, collarbones drop as your rib cage comes in and belly button pulls back towards your spine as you completely exhale everything out. Fill up the same way. Fill up your belly, rib cage expands, collarbones lift. And then exhale, collarbones drop, rib cage comes in, belly button pulls back towards your spine. Keep this going at your pace, inhaling from the belly up, exhaling from the collarbones down. Bring your hands to your knees. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your hands up over your head, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to heart, just flowing here, matching it to your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to move into child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes touching, and shift your hips back towards your heels as you extend your hands toward the top of the mat. Take a few breaths here. And then on your next inhale, come up through table, walk your hands forward a little, and just let your hips drop into cobra. You can bend your elbows a little here if you need, and just find some movement. Rock side to side, maybe look over one shoulder and then the other. And then inhale, come to cobra, and exhale, shift your hips back for child's pose. We're going to flow back and forth here. So inhale, make your way back to cobra. And then on your exhale, shift your hips back and find child's pose. Just going back and forth at your pace, matching it to your breath. Inhale to come forward to cobra, and then exhale as you shift back for child's pose. Always feel free to linger if there's anywhere you need a little extra stretch. And pause in your child's pose. And just walk your hands towards your knees as you roll up. Head is the last thing that comes up. And then come back to your seat. Find your Sukhasana again. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, your left arm lifts up. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Keep that heart space open. And then bring your hand to the back of your head. Point your elbow up. Inhale. Exhale, round, drop elbow, knee. Inhale as you lift it back up. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, lift, point the elbow up, open your heart. Exhale and round. Good. Inhale, lift, open your arm over your head again. Bring your hand to your opposite ear and then sit up tall as you drop your left ear to your left shoulder. You can flex your opposite wrist and just breathe into the side of your neck. And then look down, move your hand so it's on the top of your head. Just gently moving that chin towards the left side of your chest, breathing into the back side of your neck. Bring your hands down now and draw a line with your nose up towards the ceiling. So that stretch moves right around the clavicle, the front of the shoulder. Now lean all the way to your left and walk your hands around and forward until you're in a forward fold. Just go as far as feels comfortable to you. No contest to see who can get into a deeper fold. Just take a few good breaths and then start to walk your hands up. Now I forgot to, but I want you to switch the cross of your legs. So bring your opposite leg in front And then inhale your right arm up, and exhale as you stretch to the side. And then bring that hand to the back of your head. Inhale, point the elbow up. Then exhale, round elbow towards the opposite knee. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and crunch. Inhale, lift, point the elbow up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Now extend your arm long again and drop your hand to your opposite ear as you sit up tall and drop right ear to right shoulder. Breathe into the side of your neck. If you want to flex the opposite wrist, that's an option. Keep breathing, releasing tension with your exhales, and then move your hand towards the back of your head as you drop your chin towards the right side of your chest. Just feeling that gentle tug in the side of your neck. Then on your next exhale, release both hands down. Draw a line with your nose up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch move to the front of the shoulder, right around the clavicle. Take a good breath here and then lean to the right and walk your hands forward for your forward fold. With your legs crossed this way, it might feel a little different in your hips. Just breathe into any tension that you're feeling. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, start to walk your hands up, roll up, and then roll your shoulders all the way up on your inhale. Exhale as they come down your back. And then bring your knees up, feet in front of you as you windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Try to bring your fingertips towards your heels here if you can, if that feels comfortable. And then point your knees up, press into your hands as you lift your heart, gaze comes up, maybe staying there, maybe lifting for reverse table, lifting your hips up in line with your knees. If it feels okay in your shoulders, then you can gently sway side to side, forward and back, and then gently lower down and come over your feet. Make your way to downward facing dog. And take some time here, make some movement, pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. And then press both heels towards the mat. Bend your knees if you need to find a nice long spine. Then tuck your chin and roll yourself out to plank, top of a push-up. Pause, take a breath in, and then exhale as you shift back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself out, big long wave, come to plank. Exhale, lead with your hips as you move back to downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, roll yourself forward. And exhale, shift it back, downward facing dog. Good. Now bend your knees, look forward, jump, step, or walk. Find your fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Now root to rise, press in your feet, sweep your hands up. Inhale, exhale, hands through heart. Find mountain pose. Inhale, sweep it up. Swan dive forward, hinge at your hips, lead with your heart, come back to your forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, step it back to plank. And then bring your knees to the mat. Keep your elbows tucked into your rib cage as you lower just your chin and chest. Keep your hips lifted. And then your whole body lowers. Inhale, find your cobra pose, a little one or a big one, whatever feels better. And then on your exhale, shift your hips back and find your child's pose again, just a quick one. Inhale, come back through table, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, jump, step, or walk. Find your fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold, root to rise again. Press into your feet, sweep your hands all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands move through heart and find mountain pose. Here we go again. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, step it back to plank. Knees come first, elbows stay tucked in, chin and chest, and then your hips lower down. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, shifting back, child's pose, just a quick one. Inhale as you come back to table, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Good, bend your knees, look forward, step or walk to your fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, folds. Root to rise, big breath in. Exhale, hands move through your heart, find mountain pose. Here we go. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back to plank. Knees, chin, chest, whole body as you exhale. Inhale, find your cobra. And then exhale, shift it back, child's pose. Inhale, come through table, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or walk to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. And now we root to rise, sweep it up, inhale. Exhale, hands through heart, and find your mountain pose. Take a moment, notice how it feels here in your mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, sit it back into chair. Inhale, stand up tall, extended mountain arms lift. Exhale, the chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit it back. Pause here, take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot way back and rotate the heel down, getting ready for a warrior one. Inhale, lift your arms, bend into that front knee, hips face forward. Exhale, bring your hands behind your lower back and interlace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, lift, open your heart, just flowing back and forth here. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, coming forward. Now release your hands to the mat. Use your blocks here if you brought blocks or whatever props you brought, and straighten both of your legs. You might need to adjust your feet a little as you come into a single leg forward fold. Just let the crown of your head hang heavy. Bring your blocks or your prop up however high or low you need it to make this accessible. Just take a few breaths into the back of your legs, then walk your blocks or your props forward as you pick up that back leg and then step it next to your front foot, forward fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold and step your left foot way back. Rotate that heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Arms lift, hips are facing forward. Exhale, sweep your hands, interlace with the opposite thumb on top, so the one that feels funny. Inhale, open up. Exhale, humble warrior, bow forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow forward. Release your hands again. Oh, I'm sorry, we have one more. If you release, you can just hang out there. And now we bow forward. Release your hands. Bring your blocks to either side of your foot. Now straighten your legs for that single leg forward fold. Make sure both of your hips are facing forward. So you might need to bring that left hip forward a little. Nice deep breaths. And then walk your hands or your blocks forward and pick up that back leg. Point the toe down, square your hip, and then bring it up to the top of the mat. Heel toe your feet a little wider. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. Put a good bend in your knees. Grab at your elbows. Sway side to side. And come center. Release your hands. Bob your head or shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Good. Step it back. Downward facing dog. We're going to flow a little bit here again. So on your inhale, tuck your chin, roll yourself out, big long wave, come to plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, lead with your hips, shift it back, down dog. Inhale, roll it forward, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll it forward. Now bring your knees to the mat, shift your hips back. Find that extended child's pose. And then move into traditional. So bring your arms to the side. You can even bring your hands to your lower back, give yourself a little lower back massage, and then just let your hands, arms rest at your sides. It feels a little different in your back, and then start to roll up and come to your seat, finding your Baddha Konasana, so your butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. Take your thumbs to your inner arch and open your feet like a book. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, wave it forward, roll down, just flowing back and forth here a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wave it down. Good. Now we pause here. Just take a few good breaths into your hips, into the back body. Just imagine tension leaving your body with every exhale. And then gently roll it up on your inhale. Use your hands to lift your knees. Scooch towards the center of your mat. Grab a block and place it close to you so it will be accessible, and then slowly lower down to the mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Just rock side to side. Feel the pressure of the mat on your lower back again. And come center. Bring your feet to the mat. Walk them up close to your body. Getting ready for a bridge pose here. Press into your feet and your hands as you roll up. Inhale here. And then on your exhale, slowly roll down. As soon as your hips hit the mat, inhale, lift them back up. And then on your exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift. This time, maybe add your arms. So bring your arms over your head. And as you exhale, lower and maybe add a crunch here. Inhale, lift your hips and your arms. Exhale, lower your hips and find your little crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your hands. Lift. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale. This time, just lower your hands. Keep your hips lifted. Grab that block and place it right underneath your sacrum. So right where your tailbone meets your spine. And just let your weight rest into that block. Feeling your whole body soften with every exhale. Releasing. And then draw your knees into your chest, one and then the other, and extend your legs up the wall without the wall. Moving into this inversion, giving your body a chance to circulate in the opposite direction. Point and flex your feet, roll out your ankles, and then draw your knees back into your chest. And set your feet back on the mat, one and then the other. Lift your hips, move the block to the side. Now pick up that right foot and place the ankle just beneath the left knee. Keep that right foot flexed to protect your knee. Lift that left leg, grab behind the thigh. And just take a few good deep breaths here. Relax through your shoulders, relax through your hips. And then bring that left leg back down. Cross your right leg deeper over the left. Pick up your hips, move them to the right a tiny bit. Let your knees fall to the left as you open your arms to a T. Maybe looking over that right shoulder, take a few breaths. Again, just soften, release, relaxing your hips, your shoulders. And on your inhale, unwind, come back to center. Let's do the other side. So now picking up that left foot, bring the ankle just above the right knee. Reach, grab behind the right thigh as you pick up that right leg. Just relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your hips. And place that foot back down. Cross the left leg over the right a little deeper. Pick up your hips, move them to the left as you let your knees fall to the right now. Open your arms to a T. If it feels okay in your neck, you can look over that left shoulder, but if it feels better, keep looking up towards the ceiling. Just take nice deep breaths, relaxing through your hips, through your shoulders. even through your face. Soften your jawbone, soften your eyebrows, your eyelids. Inhale, unwind. Come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest one more time. And then rock and roll up to sitting. Find your Sukhasana again. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Loud sigh out through your mouth. Hands back to your knees and have a wonderful day.